Hey everyone, and welcome back to Humankind. Hello, early birds. I've just loaded up Humankind. In fact, actually, let's put us onto a be right back screen. Those beans been soaking. um, anyway, I'm just grabbing a coffee, like I said in the chat. We are, of course, live on YouTube and on Twitch. And I haven't liked my own video, which is a really bad start. I mean, if you can't support yourself, who's going to? Anyway, look, as I say, I'm just going to go and grab my coffee, and then we'll kick off this wonderful game of Memphis. I'll see you wonderful people in a minute. Thank you so much for tuning in, you early birds. KJ Gaming, Tinker, Scott, Rich, and Friendship Sugar. Huck, Forex Gamer, Daniel. Nice to see one of our Daniels. Hey, Seaton as well. First one of the year. Oh, the year jokes never get old. Yeah, look, like I say, I'll just be like 2 minutes. See you soon. I am so sorry, but I am here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Scott, I hadn't even started. You impatient sod, you. No, I'm just kidding. Scott, thank you so much. For, get this, the year jokes never get old. The most generous super chat of the year! That is amazing. Scott, thank you so much. Rich in Friendship with a $14.99, I'm assuming Australian dollar super chat. Let's kick off a new year with a little sugar. Amazing. Oh, too good. Jumbo's making 12 coffees so he can reheat them throughout the stream. How did you know? How did you know? It's nearly gone. I know. Look, I'll replay it. How about that? Ready? Oh my god, he did! Alrighty. Shall we kick this off? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Let's do this. Welcome along, everybody, as well. I think I've welcomed everyone, except for you, Hoff. Hey, friend. How we doing over on Twitch? Huck? Rag? Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Looks like we're good across both platforms. Let's kick this off, shall we? Let's do it. And look at the beautiful spot where we're starting. Welcome back, everybody. This is Humankind. A true Earth map like no other. It's a giant true Earth map. We're playing with 10 players in the game, which is ridiculous on so many levels. This is where I started in the world. Fantastically next to the Dunakil Desert. Otherwise, we're in Africa. Here's the Horn of Africa, which for whatever reason I still haven't captured this territory. Look, it's a big continent, alright? Look, it's a huge continent. We are at the end of the classical era as the Romans, and we left off up here. So let's jump straight in. This is the fight of our life. We're using our unique Egyptian unit, a ranged move and fire unit, as well as our Praetorian Guards. Let's not forget, they have tactical superiority. A rare attack applies whenever an ally is adjacent to the target, no matter their position. So we should be moving these units at least in groups of 2, if I can remember to do that. It's a very even fight, which makes me kind of scared. But it looks like I have 3 units which haven't reinforced yet. So, let's look through this. Looks broadly pretty good. Could consider moving these units onto the high ground, but otherwise that looks fine. Okay, here we go. The siege for Babylon. Also, important to note, a city I've been wanting to siege for quite a long time. Morena, shorty. Redneck 98 as well. I've been at it, I admit. I'm with Big Coffee. Big Coffee. Big Coffee invades the stream. Okay, this actually looks like a really good start. We can redeploy. What have we got? Praetorian Guard. Let's get another Praetorian Guard there. And then we've got a crazy little move and fire dude who's just gonna scream over here and fire at this stupid warrior. We need to try and clear away the melee units away from our mounted units, right? And the downside to our archers is that they're also mounted units. Although, let's be real, archers are usually fairly weak anyway. Speaking of, kabam! How do you like me now? Oh, there's another this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. I'm not even sure what I was worried about. We're getting rare attack flanks all over the show. I've got archers sitting up on hills firing down at the enemy. This is awesome. Although I didn't actually look at that one. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We can move and fire, of course. So what I could choose to do is shoot down. No. We can run away. We can do what I do best and just really run away. Even though moving here might not look like much of a difference, it puts us on the high ground instead of the even ground. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we're all in, we're all deployed, and I think this might work alright. Bot spotters. Oh my god, he did. The Russian bots love a little bit of Humankind. They must be gearing up for Civ 7. Or or Humankind Day at Amplified rather, which is like next week. Maybe they're gearing up for something like that. Poggers, the ultimate cliffhanger. It was the ultimate cliffhanger. Okay, let's play it out. In fact, let's watch the AI play it out. They'll do it 5 times, probably 10 times more efficiently than I will. They'll make some questionable moves in the process, like, for example, why did that unit not attack from inside the city? I don't know. But it didn't matter. What a sweeping, resounding victory. Holy moly. Do we keep pushing? Huh. Maybe we do? Either way, these puppies need to heal up after a hard fight. I think we can take this outpost with hopefully just 1 or 2 units. We could use our expansion stability maybe. So if I swap to something fast... where are we? Do 6 movement, 6 movement. Yeah, so those are the same. So, well, actually, this is faster. Let's just get one of these.
The first ship is a wonderful thing. Sadly for the crew, we're likely to see the first...
So that unit will take 4 turns to get there. We've just captured Babylon. We're probably going to want a little bit of reinforcements. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like we probably want some reinforcements. Even just 1 extra Praetorian Guard might make a bit of a difference. So I'll pump out an extra Praetorian Guard in Luluban. Maybe also an additional ranged unit here in the capital. And we'll send those 2 as reinforcements. Hook up with these guys at Babylon. Babylon. Babylon! How do I rename this stupid city? Oh, I can't because it's not actually mine. That's fine. We'll come back to that. Thebes over here is... I mean, it's a little understated. We could actually connect it up to this and have it somewhat work. So maybe the unit that comes out of Memphis does that. For the time being, let's just try and build whatever best district. Probably infrastructure. Although, we don't have any scientist quarters yet. Let's get 2 in Thebes. Maybe we call it... Super Chat donators, if you have any name suggestions, please provide your creative juices. Here's looking at you, Sugar Scotty. I heard bot as I was getting a snack with the kiddo. No! Imagine. Old moderator Huck. Shout out to the moderators and everybody in the chat, but also to the moderators for keeping us safe. Moderator Huck sitting on his chair. He hears the word bot and his eyes glow red. He turns around in fury. I can see it already. Huck, you do fantastic work. Alright. Here's my claimer, who's just gonna sneak over this way and claim... I mean, it's really no surprise why I haven't claimed this, because look at these dreadful yields. Literally nothing in the desert. Although a little bit of food here, some industry here. I think probably the ideal settle is somewhere along these 4 tiles. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. It probably doesn't really matter, is also the other thing. Like, we probably don't need to overplay this too much. But probably worthwhile to place it down next turn. Nope, I'm gonna place it down this turn. Let's get Wakachangi improving what it does best. Oh, these yields are insane. What? It's plus 39 industry. I think I just build that. I don't think I care about anything else. I just want some more industry jobs here. This city is insane. Let's grow this even larger still. Ooh, and... hello. Speaking of insane, here's a plus 10, plus 31. Yoink. That is awesome. But not as awesome as Leslie donating 35 ZARs. Where will I even put all my czars? Does anybody have a czar bank for my czars? Leslie, thank you so much for 35 czars. I see you commenting a lot and talking a lot, and I really appreciate that. I also appreciate das 53 czars. I know czars aren't German, but I saw some German in the chat and it triggered something in my mind. Amazing. We should call it Kaffee Start in honor of coffee winning the poll. And big coffee. A mood. Leslie, thank you so much for that very generous donation. Alright, let's name it after Big Coffee. I love it. Thank you, Scott. The man, the myth, the legend. You can have some army wages while you're at it. We are struggling at the minute with stability. I wonder... I would really love to go toward 10% food, though. But you know what? We're going to play it safe. We're going to shoot for the stability move. It's going to give us plus 20 stability on occupied cities, which is handy right now, but also plus 5 on garrison, and we've built a few garrisons. We have so much influence, we should probably also be enacting these, right? Let's move towards industry on the collectivized front and get plus 1 farmer's slot per farmer's quarter. That's going to be really useful for that food that I was talking about, because we should now have extra... Oh my god, we have so many farmers' jobs. Jeepers. Let's just grow. Grow, 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 grow. Interesting. Also, now that we've got that commons quarter online, and with this buffed garrison improvement, I think we'll be totally fine for our stability. So let's focus on growing this city, as I said before, and then got rudely distracted. And I think we grow it along this coastline, because everybody else can pinch from these, so we may as well. We don't even know what's in this territory, for crying out loud. But we can get another one of these awesome Roman arcs, so I might chuck one of those bad boys in as well. When are you going to move to the next era? No, we haven't talked about it yet, Jacob. Great question. Actually very soon. And actually, we polled a result last time, but I'm gonna maybe just throw my autocratic might around and choose someone else. Hey, the Immortal Sin! 3 months as a JumboPixel! Hey Jumbo, hey everyone, hope you all had a great Christmas break and New Year. Good to see you back, Jumbo. Thank you, my friend. It's great to be back. And also thanks for the 3 months. That is wicked. I'm so glad to see that you get a free super chat out of YouTube membership. It's small, but it's growing. And from what I've read and heard, they've got plans for YouTube membership this year that seem exciting. And maybe rival some of the stuff that Twitch is doing. Shout out to you, Twitch. And thank you to the 11 people who are watching the dual stream over there. I really appreciate it. I do. I do. One of my goals for this year is to try and grow a little bit more on Twitch, but it is very difficult to grow on Twitch. But I really appreciate you tuning into me today, because as I scroll through the channels that I follow, I see there are a lot of people playing games today. Lots of gamer moves. Will this live session be on YouTube? Absolutely, Richard. Yep, all of my live sessions are on YouTube. And I usually edit out the crappy bit at the start, the waiting bit. So if you are watching it from like maybe a day or so afterwards, that part will be removed, and there may be time cards and links and stuff added as well. So anyway, last time we polled, and I believe you chose the English. Now the English aren't a bad pick, but unfortunately they've been taken. So we have to go with a backup plan anyway. I'm in two minds. Part of me wants to take the Franks to fill our gaps and take advantage of, if you haven't seen my Humankind tips and tricks video today, or you missed the live stream yesterday, take advantage of the wonderful fact that we're getting double stability. Stability, double fame from our aesthete stability influence stars. So I'm tempted by the Franks. I'm also really tempted by the Teutons for their fantastic Maker's Quarter. We could also dominate religion if we pick them. And Khmer would be amazingly good. As much as I would love to also maybe go for an alternative Aztec play, they generate good influence, stability, and faith, really. I might need to have a look at tier lists for the medieval and era after it, because I think they go well together, but maybe not isolating. Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with the 4X gamer, fantastic name, in the chat, and go with the Teutons. If we choose the Teutons, if we choose them, wasted opportunity for a pun, apologies, then what we can probably do is dominate the world with our religion for the rest of the game. Also, I'm very keen to see how this plays out. The Teutons are a culture for me that's been on my mind for a long time. I'm actually also working on a Humankind guide series, and coincidentally, the Teutons are the first civ that I've chosen for my guide, because there's a lot more to them than meets the eye. So let's play as the Teutons. I think this is going to be a good case study for them. We can sort of test them out a little bit, and see how they whirl. Let's do it. Do I want to do it right now? No. Why did I click? Why? What? What? I'm not quite ready yet. I may have jumped too soon. Hey, Naderade! 4 months! Naderade said, is there any benefit to dominating religion? I was under the impression it's trash. Also, Happy New Year! Yeah, a really great question, Naderade. And it's one that, in a nutshell, religion is like a relatively basic system, but the benefits that you gain from the tenets can be incredibly powerful. At the moment, for example, my forest and woodland tiles get +2 industry from my religion. Now, that is just absurd. It is absurdly good. Look at these yields. Every forest in the Empire. So, religion in itself might be basic, and if you don't have your choice of tenets, or your tenets don't suit you, and there is a relatively limited pool, then you're out of luck, and it is probably garbage. But if you can play it right, or if you can at least just get a couple of reasonably or always good tenets, I argue actually it's quite good. It's quite good. Yeah, I'll be talking more about that in a video coming out this week as well, as luck would have it. But to answer your question, essentially, yeah, if you don't have control of it, there's not really a lot you can do, and it's not worth your time. But if you have your own religion, very powerful. If you can control your tenets, and get the first pick as well, mind you. Not just have control, but have control first. Then, yeah, really good. Really good. Hard to predict. In a nutshell, hard to predict. Okay, so I produced these 2 units. That's good. We were sending this one... Where was I sending this scout? Just to have a look over here? Sure. Because I was going to send this unit over there to claim that. This unit running that way to reinforce. Brilliant. Might chuck an extra 2 on. We're going to keep pushing this war. Seen as we've started it, I'll finish. Let's move through. Heal up as and when we go. A little bit of science osmosis there. Not as good as it used to be. But that's okay. Chuck all these bad boys in Baby Long. Which we should rename it Baby Long. One of the best memes created on the Discord of all time. Baby Long. It's done. Hey, also, we ticked over 500 followers on Twitch yesterday. We're now at like 501 or 2 or something. So, very cool. Very cool. Literally no one voted Khmer on Twitch. Also a mood. Edo Japanese in the next era. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I like that. Ah, we were sending the scout to expansionize, which further reinforces my Chutin pick because we will want to stay as an expansionist culture. Cool. Okay. Confirmed. That is confirmed. I also like your idea of maybe playing Ming or Edo Japanese in future. Now, let's focus on these stars. This star is worth a heckload to me, so I definitely want to get that one. Probably also go for the agrarian. The rest I could take or leave, although we should look to science too. So let's look to agrarianship and science. Scott, what were we calling this? I can't remember because it was in a foreign language. I think it was cafe... I think it was that? I'm sorry if that's wrong, but I think I got that right. Let me know so I can accidentally ignore your chat and never fix it ever again. Okay. We've taken the city. We've got a huge amount of war support behind us. The Babylonians are feeling sullen. Let's roll through. The expansionist stars are going to be tricky. Oh, I don't know if they are, actually. Look at all these outposts. I think we easily have one more era's worth of expansionist stars in us. Easily one more era. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And more up here if we fight for them. I think we'll be fine with our expansionist stars. I'm not worried about those. I'm not actually really worried about those at all, to be honest. Alright, the scout that could. Literally by itself. Boy, I hope they don't have any units here. This is the bait. Oh boy, it would be a shame if someone were to destroy me. It doesn't look like they're going to though. There's actually nothing here. It's fine. Okay, these units are mostly healed. It's probably literally a drop in the ocean to just splash a bit of cash on them. So we'll do that. And then, forward march. Brilliant. Should have stepped onto that river. Oh, I still can. Fantastic. Okay. Right, let's move in. Go for the free heal on these units. Brilliant. And I think we were going for the... Ooh, let's go for the 6-9, because that will build it much quicker, right? More industry on an outpost means less turns awaiting. Hoover up that copper, and... Oh, look. One of my favourite harbours. I don't think so. We'll build that one for 10 food, though. It's pretty good. Puppy. We need to hook up that papyrus. And there's some unknown strategic resources. Maybe we can get 1 uranium. I don't think this is going to be a nuke game. I really don't. We need to get cheaper civics as well. Our civics are very expensive. Non-aggression pact with the English. Z.
A good idea from a good friend. Let me hear it.
I'll allow that, I think. Maybe we can get some trade going. Yeah, we can. Z is keen to trade. Fantastic. Let's buy some salt. Really? Just salt? Okay, we'll save up our money. Speaking of money, actually, it wouldn't hurt to have one city specializing on dollar bills. It might almost... there's really no luxuries, so it's really hard to build any reasonable ones. I've just noticed, though, that we'll be able to get a double luxury adjacent once we improve that incense. If this is connected, it would be better. So we might do a wee swap. Give that one to Kafi, take this one for Memphis. Something like that. I'll see. Non-aggression pact from the Goths. We'll counter that back at them. We don't really care for them particularly. Let's remind ourselves of the fame rankings. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Hey, Happy New Year to you too, Hexodus. Thanks so much. Silver, welcome back. Would need a sub to defend. Coffee start is correct. Yes! +6, +9. Oh my god, they did. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And now I do. It's a funny numbers joke. Okay. Shall we just jump into the sea? Yeah. When in Rome, jump into the sea. Apparently. Okay, good. This is already mine, but I could ransack it. Just to remove it from the war negotiation. And just in general to be a bit of a DB. Okay. Good. Everything is good. Let's move this way and give some reinforcements to our bait horse, which is gonna giddy up all the way. Ooh. Hello. Hey, look, here's a fight this horse can win. What the heck? Why do they still have a scout? Oh, my horse scout is the same strength as their scout. You know what? I actually don't need to do that. I don't need to get too big for my boots. I'm just going to take this. And if they want to fight me while I'm taking it, so be it. And if they don't, also so be it. I couldn't care less. I'll just do it again. Although, actually, it is quite expensive to do it again. So, actually, I quite deeply care. Craftsmanship's unlocked. That's a really good infrastructural upgrade that we'll want to try and hook up. And let's jump you into the sea as well. The Romans are coming. The Romans are coming! What have they got here? Combat strength 30 swordsman. So, I obviously need to get out of the sea. This kind of goes without saying. Because while I'm at sea, I only have 9 combat strength. So if they come over here and attack me, and then bombard me with archers or something, it'll be disaster. We'll have to retreat. It'll be very annoying, basically. It'll be very annoying. Let me just check that fantastic infrastructure upgrade. Mainly here, because infrastructure is incredible here. What does it do? +1 industry on Maker's Quarter per adjacent Maker's Quarter, and +1 industry to them in general. +1 industry per worker as well. Let's get both of those online. I think this city is something special. I really do think this is something special. We're on to a huge winner. Put it that way. We're on to a massive winner here. And we can just keep attaching stuff to it if we can keep our stability high as well. We could grow it huge. That is a really wonderful city. We should actually give it a wonder. Okay, I really quickly need to game remove click here to make landfall as soon as possible. Come on! Get up there! 1 should be enough, right? Those 4 units should be enough, I mean. Keep 1 Praetorian Guard standing here, guarding Baby Long. I kind of like that, just for the RP, if not anything else. Let's move down here and take this last territory from the Moche people in South Africa. Madagascar, also, to be claimed. Very good. Very good. Could also start to sail off over toward Asia, although it looks like the Indian subcontinent has well and truly been hoovered up by, quick fame check, somebody who's 1,100 fame ahead. Like, sub is inevitable. Say it ain't so! Please no! Just when I thought it was safe to go underwater. Alrighty. This city, which I would like to get some more science around these horses. So I'll do 1 more research quarter. Seeing as it's a sciencey place, we should get some science infrastructure. It may also just be worth having some general infrastructure. So I might just do a cheeky Maker's Quarter first. And seeing as this city is still kind of in its growing phase, I think we put it on expert policy and just go full food and then industry with everyone else. Yeah, probably the best idea. Could also focus on city building Memphis a bit. We've got actually not a huge amount of influence. So I might just hold off for 1 or 2 turns. If I don't get distracted along the way. You know what it's like. Do we have the... Oh, we do. What difficulty is it at? Free Thinker 79. This is max Humankind difficulty gameplay. The title, my friend, says it all. Also, On a giant True Earth map, we were playing with 10 players. For anybody just tuning in, if you're wondering, the same question, because you likely are. If one person asks it, there's probably 10 people thinking it. We're playing on Humankind difficulty. 10 players, AI players, of course. And we're, giant Earth map, African start. And my goodness, this city, which we stole from some neutral tribes, yikes, is a really good one at that. We're also in the middle of a war at the minute, and we're just moving on to, actually, just moving into Europe. So this is an exciting time for our people. A very exciting time for our people, actually. They are stoked. Mom, I'm going to the lake with my friends. Be careful of the nuclear submarine, sweetie. Scott, I love it. This unit is definitely strong enough to bully this guy. So we're going to chase this guy down while we get the ransack off. This one Praetorian Guard is not interested in bullying all of these units. However, I see a lot of military stars in my future, which we should probably capitalize on now. Let's get a absolute rock star army of some units here in Wakachangi and send them down to clear out the infidels. What are they? Oh dear. Oh man, this Praetorian Guard could almost give them a run for their money. It shouldn't, but it could. We do also need to pick up an extra city, but because we're going to war, I'm reluctant to build another one just yet. Why did this stop expansionizing? Oh, are you joking? I think it's because I triggered that combat, maybe. That is really annoying. But, not the end of the world. I'll just start it again. That unit wasn't doing anything else anyway, so who cares? I don't even think we care about skirmishing like this, because it's costing me war support every time I win a fight. And I'd rather, to be perfectly honest, save everything up. Although this one unit is kind of just asking for trouble. Yeah, get out of here. Go home to your mother! Okay, where is this city? It's this territory, but it's not that, so it must be over here. But then why would you not improve your iron? This city is just gonna keep giving. It's just gonna keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. It's so good. Oh my god, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Could even get another harbour out here. They're good because bit of extra food without wasting any land. With a sub doing circles in a small lake. Ah, that would be funny. Mum voice confirmed. My persona voice confirmed. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. That'll be the day. That'll be the day. Those poor people are just military stars to me. You're right, they are! They so are. It's ridiculous. Oh, look, feels bad. Hey, this one's riding a horse, though, so they are learning as they go. So that's quite cool. Let's get... Maybe we just... I don't know, we can push those out in a turn. Let's just push those units out. And chase down, but not destroy this guy. Hey, Lit Lucky! Oh, thank you so much for the 3rd bits donation of the year. I know the year jokes are starting to lose their appeal, but bear with me, it's my 2nd day back. Lit Lucky, thanks for the 100 bits. Hey Jumbo, sorry I'm late. No need to apologize. Never apologize for doing you. But also, really great to see you. I love True Earth map type, historic, and geographic knowledge. A lot of optimization. You're right, Hex. You're so right. The Jumboverse. Is that right? Hey, Devilish! Devilish, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Devilish says, possible curse. Kia ora, mate. Sorry I'm late. Who are we unaliving today? I love it. Very algorithm safe, Devilish. Don't forget your science and to smash the like button if you are watching this video. A wonderful reminder. Thank you, my friend, for tuning in. Also to the 20 people on Twitch and the some 60 to 70 on YouTube. 2nd day back of the year, did somebody say? Hey, Shadow. Hey, Devilish, thanks so much for the $4.99 US super chat. I really appreciate that. You are super in every way. We're just unaliving the Babylonians at the moment. We've successfully hoovered up Baby Long. And yeah, we're making our way north. Also, welcome to Inertia, who is our 177th subscriber on Twitch. Thank you very much for your Twitch Prime subscription, Inertia. Free Thinker asks a good question in chat as well. Is the right way to win on humankind difficulty to just take a whole load of cities? I would actually argue no. It's a reasonable strategy to pick up a couple. Absolutely. Oh my god, a hype train is close. Don't get... sorry. Yeah, no, it's a really good question. I think it's useful to take a couple, but no, don't go crazy. Do not go crazy on it. Reason being, stability, city cap, influence. You'll really struggle if you surge too far over that limit. And actually, I think the better way to do it, really, is actually probably to turtle up and trade. You probably end up with a lot more value on a map with max luxuries, 9 AI friends trading like crazy, playing as the Nubians, I would say, actually. The SimCity building strat is probably better. Probably better to be rich in industry and money. And just grab a couple of cities, I think. Hey, Lit Lucky, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Silver Quake. Also a regular. How cool. And Cone! Let's try get to that hype train. Cone, you've done it! You've kicked off a level 1 hype train. Thank you so much to Inertia, Cone, Brice, and Lit Lucky twice for kicking off a hype train. You are awesome! And Cone Brice, thank you so much for subscribing for 2 months with your Twitch Prime subscription. Here's a city I've found, and I'm gonna take it in the hype train's honor. This is for you, hype train. We'll name it after you. We'll name it after you. Thanks for the gift sub. Really appreciate it. Oh, that's so cool. You're so kind and so generous. Thank you so much. Good night, Octo. Sleep well, my friend. Sorry if I missed you. Don't forget to smash the like button, you lovely bunch. Wonderful advice from a wonderful German. Let us take this city. Yes. And they've decided to spin it at us. Which is a mistake. Why, you ask? Well, let me tell you, you crazy hype train lovers, you. Because now we have control of the flag, so they are required to come to me. Yikes. What is also a yikes, though, is that they get first move. So they do have first mover advantage. What's my view on Humankind versus Civ 6? Do I see a bright future for Humankind? A wonderful question, Inertia. And one that I answer occasionally on my YouTube channel from time to time. It's a video topic that's worth discussing. And I think it's worth discussing often because it changes often. I do think Humankind has a potentially very successful future ahead of it, yes. I think it's a fantastically modern, bright, beautiful, and with 1.6 million combinations of cultures, highly replayable game. Yeah, I think its future is bright. I think they can exist together as well, though, and in fact, I think they do better if they both exist, if they coexist. We do better as a community if they coexist. I think the developers do better if they coexist. So yeah. Sheesh, alright. Hey, Lit Lucky! Thank you so much for 1,055 Corgo! Holy moly! 59% of the level 2 hype train. You did it yourself. Lit Lucky, thank you so much for 1,055 bits. For anybody wondering, a bit is a cent. So that is a $10 donation. Thank you so much. Lit Lucky, you are awesome. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. If only I went broke. Oh, we all feel you. I feel you. I do. Let's read. Speaking of broke, these units are feeling a little bit broke at the moment, and there are so many rivers around that it's hard even just to find a spot to put them. We do need them to sort of stand adjacent to one another, so I am just going to have to sort of run them in along these rivers and at least use their adjacency power to my advantage. This looks like a good stab. Now that the unit is damaged, I'm hoping that this will be a reasonable one. Oh yeah. Then this unit can bounce over the other side of the river and go, hey, F you! And shoot a little rock across the way. This one also has a really great spot. It can just stay here, to be perfectly honest. What we should try and do is try and protect this one by moving units in the way. So I'm going to move off the flag to here and actually just punch this guy. Love it! This unit is sort of in a bad place, so we won't attack there. This unit is kind of weak, and I would hate to lose it. So I'm not going to risk it at the moment. Fire at that vulnerable unit, move back, and actually just bring that one back, and then defend that one to hold the hill. This one is also going to defend because it's in a bad spot. See? It didn't take as much damage. Because it was healthy and defendable. It was healthy and it was defendable. Hey, Biscuit. Love Humankind. Early game, but I don't know when I'm starting to get to the industrial area. I'm getting bored. I don't know why. Interesting. Interesting. We can talk a bit more about that as we move through. Hey, and the hype train is over. Thank you so much, though. Level 1 hype train. Hey, not a bad start for the year. And we got some cool emotes out of it as well, I think. Oh, Lit Lucky. Oh, no. Oh, Lit Lucky, thank you so much for really generously giving another 1,000 bits. I don't think there's a way I can even manually start that hype train again. Like, I actually genuinely don't think I have control. Oh, that is it. Can we get a huge rip, but also a massive love heart in the chat for Lit Lucky. Lit Lucky, your slow Wi-Fi killed you. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the 1,000 bits. I really do appreciate it. And I'm sorry that everybody else couldn't benefit from your generosity by trying to carry on the hype train. Seriously, that is really, really generous and really, really kind. You don't need to be sorry at all. I'm sorry, I can't carry it on. Oh man, that sucks. But also, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, this has gone very well. All of a sudden, very well. I'm feeling like I can probably even just do that and tidy that up. Separ is mine. Do they have any more cities? Or are they gone? I wish there was a way to tell.
My door is always open to talk.
Either way, they're going to hemorrhage their war support like there's no tomorrow. I guess we just move quickly this way. Check if there are any more cities. I could destroy some units, but I don't think I will. I think we'll just let their war support tick down. Ooh, a piece of candy. Righto, let's merge up these star gainers. Speaking of star gainers, we are actually only 3 units away and 1 technology away from our last 2 gold stars that we're going to get. So maybe there is value in destroying 3 units and quickly surging people onto science. Let's throw everyone onto science and see if we can get this technology in 1 turn. Right? We're not going to get the gold star, so let's just throw everybody off gold. Gold will forever be something that, for whatever reason, we just don't do very well. That scientist ticks us over there perfectly, and now we just need to destroy 3 units. They're gonna run away from me. There's 1. Hello. You've ran out of the fire and into... out of the flame and into the fire. I've just disrupted my ransack again. Will this ever? Will it ever happen? Who knows? I wanted to see if I could get 3 units this turn. Aha. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. What? Sad violin music in the background. Look what's happened here. This is ridiculous. Getting bored around the industrial era. That is a really interesting point. What would be some quick tips that I could offer? Maybe there's a playstyle you're not tapping into. Maybe you're not doing combat. Maybe you're doing too much combat and you're not building cities. Because the industrial era should be a point where in the game you're starting to unlock some really powerful stuff. Like you start to sort of ramp up quite quickly. 4X games notoriously do get less interesting around modern eras though, as they start to slow down. Civilization suffers the same ill if the game becomes too stagnant, so the other thing could be to look at mods or upping your difficulty as well to try and remove that complacency. Yeah, the long babies are super sneaky, so they've stolen this. Ridiculous. However, it might actually work in my favor. Why? 2 reasons. Firstly, we were already preparing an army to march down this way. Now we have a much better use case for them. So let's make sure they're an army of 5, start to march them down. Secondly, if I can fight this, I can lose a bit of war support, and I might be able to destroy the 1 unit that I want to destroy, although granted I could just do it next turn. But I do still need to destroy 1 unit, so I'm going to try and get a stab out of this guy. It'll probably be on an archer, a low ground archer. Although that one is behind, that one does have a fortification bonus. Could be this one in the open. If I don't perish instantly. Yeah, the land grab, the building up the cities, the exploration part is one of the best parts, isn't it, Lucky? I absolutely agree. And I'm not gonna get my stab off, sadly. 65 to 85 was all that I could muster. 74. Oh well. That's fine. There'll be a unit around here somewhere. I mean, there's 3 out to sea, but... Please. 1 unit! Haha! I'm just hungry for blood. I literally just need 1! 1! Come back here! You stupid scout. Seriously, what are you doing? Run you up that way. The Goths, again, we'll just counter the spag at them. If they want to pay for my non-aggression, they can have it. I don't care, otherwise, I really don't. Load up on some of these infrastructures that we're missing. I think stability is looking good. Nice one, Memphis. Really nice. And this unit I thought I'd send out here and grab these little islands. Because why the heck not? Let's also go out here and grab these islands. Because why the heck not? I would really like to move... Oh, look at that. A slither away from mounted warfare, so it's actually fine. There's my science star. Look at this. They're still settling outposts. No. I burn it down. Before it even comes into existence, I'm burning it down. I'm an awful person. Absolutely dreadful. I mean, I guess if these guys want to make landfall, I could fight them. Sure. Do it. You won't. Come on! Ha! You idiot. Oh no! This unit can't reinforce in the same turn! I'm the idiot! I am the idiot. I'm not the idiot! Great success. I mean, we're gonna lose a chariot archer, but doesn't matter, because here's this unit. Finally! Better industrial gameplay, I'd like to recommend the Extended Naval Combat mod. Ah, free thinker. Yes. That is a mod I can get behind. I haven't covered it in a video, but I have used it in a couple of Humankind videos and mentioned that I was using it. So yeah. Wow, that is really cool. I was actually just about to say, you should join our Discord, because our Discord has a lot of cool people who are interested in Humankind. Our Discord is open to channel members and Twitch subscribers and patrons. And as luck would have it, LetLucky13 has just gifted you a subscription. They've now gifted 9 subs on the channel. Wow, wicked. Took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you, LetLucky, and welcome in, Freethinker. That is so cool. You are awesome. Yeah, I agree with you. Read Bethesda games, Alec. Good point. Forgiving. I like it. I like it. What is going on? The battle for Babylon? Retake your flag? Oh, right, this fight. Yeah, cool. This was a bit glitched out, so I put it on auto. But why am I moving outside of this? I don't know. Because the AI is daft. Let's quickly heal up this Praetorian Guard. Lucky that I kept it here. Huh. Pretty lucky. It should have got us our last star. Yeah, look at that. Nearly a perfect era again with the Romans. This is shaping up to be a very spicy game. We are still only in second, though. Moved from YouTube to Twitch. Jacob, oh my god, he did. The constant rivalry. I recently learned what kia ora is. Before I had no idea what the heck you were saying at the beginning of your videos. Oh, Toasty, that's really funny. Oh, we found a bot! Oh my goodness. I can remove that. Watch me go. Watch me go. Borag Kanixkablov, you're out. Pronunciation help needed. Are the Teutons still available? I really hope so, Vorex Gamer. Yeah, kia ora means hello. K-I-A-O-R-A. Kia ora. Kia ora. Can we get some kia ora in chat for folks coming into the Discord? That is awesome. Kia ora. Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora. Alrighty. Okay, we're definitely moving through now. Let's hope that our Teutons are still available. Yes, they are. Someone took the bison. Idiot. Okay. Teutons! This time for realsies. Like I say, they're a civ that I think is particularly interesting. As part of my Spicy Guide series, they're probably going to be my first look. So let's have a wee play around with them now. Let's do it. I think they'll also suit our game plan. Although, if we want to continue this game plan, we probably want to maybe hoover up one more empire. And I kind of think that the Goths could be a good option. Let's see if they'll share maps with us. They won't. I'll demand that they do, and then they'll accept it. Oh, what a flex! What a freaking flex.
Why are you so
How good. Science. Devilish, thank you for the reminder. Science stars everywhere. Got my gold science star. Not bad. Not bad. And also Devilish with a $1.99 super chat that's about to show up. Oh my god, he's from the future. Devilish says, Kia ora is a super secret curse word. Yeah, it secretly is. That's the real joke. I think the Goths are going to be my target, but now that we've stolen maps off them, we can get a better feel for perhaps the Greeks. You know how I feel about the Greeks. They're demanding that I give them coffee start. We'll refuse. Yeah, actually, the push through the Middle East could be a particularly valuable one. History has arguably, unfortunately, shown us that too. We could sweep through this way and pick up 2 cities, which is about right. It also looks to me like if we don't swallow them, someone else might. Whereas the Goths might still be able to hold their own, like they're still sort of in a growing phase. So we could be okay. Taking West Central Europe as the Teuton seems right. Yeah. If we crack through here, this puts us in arguably a much better position though, because then we have land access to Europe, land access to Eurasia, and also through actually just into Asia, which is quickly being swallowed up by a growing threat, right? A growing threat from Player 1. So I think we should also move toward Player 1, who seem to be at war with them. So actually, I think we should probably move kind of now. Like kind of yesterday. So we need to quickly rally some... war support here, because actually, I wish I'd noticed this sooner. We really do need to pounce here. Damn, I don't have the infrastructure that buffs units here. That's a bit of an oversight too. What I'm going to quickly do is raise an army. Another army! Oh my god. I'm going to quickly raise an army so that we can march north. I think my Praetorian Guards are better than everything else I own. Let's quickly rally some troops here. This is going to need more resources if it wants to rally things faster. Let's detach Memkar from Memphis. Instead, attach a brand new luxurious territory. We might give it a moment to grow, actually. This one's ready now. Let's hoover that up onto Memphis. Grab another district as well, of course. As we attach and detach, we're enabling ourselves to do that. Growing food needs in the capital are going to put a bit of pressure on us as well. Might just bring those to the fore. And make all these economists grow food as well. Sure. Why not? We'll put science as our third objective. And let's not forget that this is also our science city. So wouldn't hurt to have a few scientists here as well. Perhaps. Just to make sure that we don't fall too far behind on that front. But we might look to catch up on that later in the game. An outpost here, it's not great, but it will help our expansionist stars. Hey, Jason! Thank you so much for the $4 super chat! Coffee. Oh my goodness, I am actually out as well. I'm sorry I missed that, Jason. 2 minutes ago. Let me just replay it. Thank you so much. $4. Do the attach before you transition eras so you can build the special district. Yeah. Yeah, actually. Good idea. Messes with my sort of expansionist costs a little bit, but it might be worth doing. Actually, I've probably covered it. That is really good advice, though, Jacob. Really sound advice. Totally agree. Your lack of faith in science disturbs me. I will delete. Was as nice as the Steam console. How dare you? Hey, we've got 60 viewers watching at the moment and 57 likes on YouTube. That is awesome. We also have around 25 people watching on old Twitcheroo too. So thanks to everybody who's watching and following along on there. We ticked over 500 followers yesterday. Our goal now, of course, should be to move towards 1,000. But we're actually still working away on our subscriber goal, I think. And I can't really... I can't have a follower one as well. Yes, the devilish science is scratching away at me. I can feel it. I can feel it. Alright, we do need to move. Sorry, shooting time. Shooting time. Shooting time? Do I want to punch anybody before I do? Scientists say no. What are you doing? That wasn't even... Oh, man. That was just stupid. You trying to lose quicker?
Is always open to talk.
Oh, thanks to their recent victory, we're still going to be at war. Great. But if we want to take this city, we're going to need to be close to it next turn. This is as close as I can get, so I'll move there. It'll be our first turn as the Teutons as well, which is very cool. As you can see, they have nothing else this way, so we can start to reroute troops back through Babylon. I'm hoping that doesn't mess with that expansionist thing, but I actually don't know what happens when you move through era. Let's have a look.
The Teutons did indeed have great cities.
Stop counting tax money. Go plow a field. Exactly. Exactly. We don't care about money. We just need more apples for crying out loud. Apples and potatoes. Rootin' tootin' tootin' time, absolutely. Oh my god. It worked. I'm so pleased. Cool. So we took this territory. Let's smash down a dumb little thing and keep moving this way. Because there's more islands to explore. And on the literally the last turn of this war, maybe. Oh no, we've got 2 more left in us now. Thanks to that gain. Brilliant. Although it doesn't really matter because in the end... I think we'll just smash the city and defeat them and end this war. You gonna come out and fight me, punk? No? Huh. Okay. Looks like I will take the charge. That's really good deployment. Really good deployment. Let's weaken the units first, right? With our ranged. Pew pew! Step our archers up and away, just so they're safe, but there isn't really an easy way to get to them anyway. And then maybe focus in on the weak ones, although this is a horrible attack for me. Might just, actually, take a turn, have a wee breather. Why? Because they'll step out from behind their walls like absolute idiots. Babylon is called Babylon again. Oh my god. Commander, where are you going? I have important business. Oh, yeah, no, it's not mine yet. Commander, you're back! Yes. Business is over. Okay, the archers are probably at most risk from this side because there are so many units trying to funnel through. So, let's just... we should shoot this one as well, actually, because this is a good stab. Because it's on a river. If they're on a river, I think we're happy to stab. Even there, I'll do that. This unit will die next turn, but that's okay. Oh, yes, it worked! I didn't think it would work, but I brought the more vulnerable archer in, which is more susceptible to close-range melee attacks. And the stupid unit ran for it and left my Roman legion alive. How good. That is fantastic. I mean, it's just one legion, but it matters. Maybe I did rename it earlier. I'm also equally as confused. How is religion doing? That is a great question. Also, I love that emoji. We need a dove of some kind. Hello, Bobista. Good to see ya. He named a regiment? Did I? Oh, I did! I'm such an idiot. Why is anybody watching me? Why are you here? Why are you here? I'm just gonna rename the stream. Hold on one sec. There we go. Oh no! Apparently you can't have moron in the title. Ah, what's a nice word for moron? Clown. The world's biggest clown. There we go. Okay. Yes, humankind. Yes, my friend. Okay, I'm out. See ya, Javier. Okay, great. So we've taken this city. That's fantastic. The regiment of Babylon. I'm so stupid. So stupid. Stupidity keeps you on equal ground. A mood. About once a month, Jumbo has to rename the stream something as a result of something happening in the stream. Automod. Oh, Automod has held it lucky. But I'm gonna allow the term. Hey, the stupid ship sails out. The stupid ship sails out. How am I doing today? To be honest, a little bit tired. I have a very good night's sleep. But actually pretty good. Pretty good, Pilu. Pretty good. I can't complain. I'm playing Humankind. And we're having a laugh. Oh, I need to rename the stream on YouTube as well. My mistake. Okay. Sorry. The world's biggest clown plays a humankind giant truth map. Brilliant. Everything is wonderful. Thank you for bearing with me while we just quickly rename the stream. Much appreciated. Links are in the description, by the way, if you want to download the map yourself or figure out how to do it. Also, links to my Twitch and my Twitter and my Patreon and other shameless places where you can help me do what I do. Thank you for your kindness. Let's carry on. We have access to some very powerful technologies. I would love the Teutonic Knight, so I'm probably just going to beeline straight there. And then we're going to need to backtrack for theology. And in fact, this is probably the best way to play the tech tree for the Teutons as well, come to think of it. War summons will be good as well, because it's probably time for us to upgrade into our crossbows. Feudalism will keep our cities safer with peasants, provide more food, and the colony model as well, so new cities, which are accompanied by our increased city cap. And of course, finally, to round it out, we have hamlets for mega growth. These are going to be insane in Wakachangi in particular. And of course, our unique, the Teutonic Knight, which is a relatively easy unit to build. 2 iron, not too difficult to get through trade. Horses as well. Combat strength against enemies of a different religion, which reminds me, let's have a look at our religion. Not doing very well. Not doing very well at all. We're being overrun. It's time to see if the Teutons can save our religion, because I really don't want to lose it. +2 industry on forest and +2 industry on woodland is a heck load of clowning industry. What does a clown even do with that much industry? I don't know. I don't know. A JumboPixel, the world's biggest pixel, the big pix. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I do have a second channel. Right. What is this? What is this? Rebels. Roman rebels. Clearly, Baby Long, not to doing so hot. Devilish. Devilish, the most reoccurrent super chatter of the year, with the 3rd super chat of the day. Big Pixel Energy. Devilish, with a $1.99 super chat says, it fails as you have forsaken the holy devilishism. Oh my god. I have. Oh. Right, let's get this devilishism on the upward, and it's gonna start with our super duper mega church 5 million. You might think the unsuspecting Kaiserdom doesn't really do much, and you might dismiss it because you think faith isn't valuable. We've talked about that a little already. But don't forget it counts as a Maker's Quarter. And that might not seem like much because it doesn't show up as +5 industry on river like the Khmer, or +5 food for every horse, or whatever the heck you've got. But it's very powerful. Let's have a look at a couple of case studies. Here you see +7 influence. I'm getting +4 from Empire, but district bonuses, etc. do play out, of course, like any other. But crucially, +25 industry and +25 faith. Over here, 31 faith and 6 industry. So less on the industry front, but much more on the faith front. Let's not forget, though, that my faith is providing me with industry. So this is indirectly, actually, really benefiting me greatly. Let's move on to some other case studies. This city will unlikely, because its industry is low, this city will unlikely produce a lot of industry. Yep, you can see 2, right? Not really a lot. Really a lot. Attach that up. Smash that one out. That one got 12, so that was alright. I'm also being told, thank you for highlighting the message, Alec, that as a religious district, it's also counted by the civic that gives industry costs -30 for religious district. Is that true? Oh. You, my friend, are a clever one. Amazing. Do I have that enabled? If that is true, that is incredible. Where are we? Yes, I do. -30% on religious district. Brilliant. There is, I believe, no tooltip explaining that it is a religious district, other than common sense. It's actually a palace of worship, so feels fairly religious. Wow, incredible. Yeah, I just looked at the numbers instantly and it was obvious, 30% reduction. I mean, these other districts are scaling a bit strangely as well, based on how many of them I've built. So it may not be immediately obvious at first glance. I haven't built many market quarters, so their cost is relatively similar. For example, I built a lot of Maker's Quarters, though. It's greater than 30% there. Also with the food. But yeah, that is very cool. You can see it in the mod tools. Wonderful stuff. So, let us also acknowledge that as another benefit to this district. I didn't think it could get any better, but it can. Let's continue to place them down, see what they're doing. At 30% cheaper than everything else. 17.32, nice. Down here is where it's really going to get tasty. I think 24.23, that's pretty good. 21.23, also pretty good. We should, realistically, I think, move these to the front of the queue, or very near the front of the queue. And now let's have a look down here. What can you do for me? 37. 31. I love it. These things are going to net this city. They net this city. No, these things are going to net the city somewhere in the region of, once they're all built, remembering that they feed off of each other a little bit as well, potentially in future. But even right now, I think we're going to net around 200 industry and 200 faith. 420 industry here. It's a game of numbers. Yeah, this is going to be amazing once these are built. Let's return back here once they're finished. We won't adjust any populations. We'll just let the city grow naturally, because of course we should also account for growth over time. We'll come back here and see what difference it makes to these yields. And then I think with these dudes, just gonna kind of dude around. Maybe dude over this way and grab that. You're pillaging, so that's fine. This war should be over. Next or turn. Baby Long could clear out its rebels. No real need. They can just watch and be jealous. Turn you into a horseman. And maybe just quickly discover what's behind this mysterious fog. Oh, well. Ah! I wonder what they want. They want Deneb. No, well, nah. It's sort of not really worth doing. Sort of. Sort of not really. They'll probably pillage it though, so I might sort of race this unit around this way a bit. Send it up here. It can meet up with this guy. Alright, war is over, I believe. Fantastic. Land rights, I think our influence is our preferred currency, so we probably want to end up with communal land. Definitely wanting cheaper civics. But first, let's see what we can absolutely milk. Milk! We built this city on the wrong damn road. We built this city. Humankind will be your first download. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm so jealous. It's awesome. Okay. We definitely want Babylon and everything that it holds. We could consider vassalizing as well, right? Could just make them a vassal. I think we should probably just take, though. Let's just take. Ah, but then they're going to be left alive. Kind of annoying. You know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. We can just fight them again later, I suppose. Although I'll take that, because that's a perfect 21. And then they'll make that city entirely useless and pegged. Okay, that's good. Let's force the surrender. You're forced. Take that, Babylon. So, our profits from the war. That is really annoying. That is going to annoy me forever. Let's ignore our yellow tip. Yikes. And instead, focus on this. Great success. We've squeezed them up into sort of northern Portugal and Spain. And pushed them down into South Africa. And then just taken most of the African continent. Here's our expansionist and agrarian stars coming in through from the war. We picked up our expansionist stars. No prob, lame-o. We're probably going to be good for these for the rest of the game, actually. Get the special districts built faster if we swap people onto worker jobs. You're absolutely right, Jacob. I own almost all of Africa, and my goodness, it feels good. Press the grievance for stealing my independent people. Hey, yeah, that's fun. Let's do that. Hey, you stole my people. I demand that they give me the city.
Price of your behavior.
They're demanding that I give them Deneb. I will refuse their demands instantly, and I'll leave mine active. I demand it! It must be mine! And if they want a fight, they'll get, of course, because I do have an army ready, waiting, and healing down south. Now, we should claim a wonder. We haven't claimed a wonder in a long time, and Notre Dame is a really good one for us to help boost our faith. So let's grab Notre Dame. It'll also help us boost our stability where we need to boost it. I feel like this city is eventually gonna need it boosted. Let's throw everybody onto industry to speed that up by a couple of turns. I agree. It'll miss our case study a little bit, but that's okay. Completing levy administration... it's fine. It's fine. I'll refrain from attaching anything for now. We're back to 1 over our city cap, which is really good. I see some whale poop out there, which kind of piques my interest as well, actually. Get another harbour down on these outposts. Just try and improve them as much as I can. And yeah, let's do Notre Dame, and let's just build it out here, and just farm these insanely good territories. Let's get... Memphis? Yeah, let's get everybody on it. We can do it in 2 turns, and we might as well just quickly spit it out. Wow, look at all this unclaimed land! Oh, but it's so expensive because I don't have Sapar. Maybe we actually just really quickly turn on yellow again. Finish what we started a few hundred years later. I am tempted by my Keen as well, though. I'll continue to build up that army. We won't need all of these troops here, but we'll probably want to keep at least 6. Cool. Cool. Should reserve a spot for future ICBM testing. It's so difficult to do, and I wonder, Freethinker, if it's even possible on a true Earth map. I don't know if it is. Do the church on a territory where my religion isn't dominant? It's generally best to do it where you are dominant, otherwise you run the risk of building... Not so much so maybe with Notre Dame, but certainly with holy sites. You run the risk of building holy sites for religions that aren't yours. Or just generally building relatively useless holy sites that get taken or so on. The best thing to do, really, to boost it, is to be building it on territories that are yours or just yours. Because they're the ones where pressure is going to emanate out most strongly everywhere else. So I'm best, for example, to build something here, because this is going to pump my religion out into 4 adjacent territories, and anywhere else that it might be interacting or trading with. So that's a little explainer for you there. On this map it is. Is it possible? Because I couldn't tinker with strategic resources, I doubt I'll have 3 uranium. I doubt I'll have the 3 uranium required. The reason why I doubt it is because every time I've had strategic resources on max, which they're not on this map, I have barely been able to do it. And if I have been able to do it, it's happened too late to the point where it doesn't matter because I've already won. That's my experience with the nukes. I've really struggled to get them online quickly due to both a lack of resources and I guess just their general timing in the game as well, I suppose. Also probably matters. But hey, just the experience of one clown who's played hundreds and hundreds of hours of Humankind on the internet. Okay, you can just wait there. You can wait there, and we'll end. That unit seems to be suffering fatigue of some kind. Could clean that up, actually. Clean that up. It's gonna run away. Coward. But also, I might pay the price. Ooh. I just did not. But this unit did. Run, you fool. Fly, you fool. The Goths, who, again, we're not super interested in. Want to do some dumb things. Let's buy some resources with our money. Let's get a little bit of extra happiness and that kind of thing in here. More trade routes. More money. A new wonder can be claimed? Really?
An impressive achievement built at a time
No.
when scientific
You
development
liar.
and growing
There is nothing to be
hand in
claimed.
hand.
How dare you? Let's have a look at our religious view. Okay. Things are slowly improving. Once we get our churches online, it should skyrocket. Keep pumping them out in Memphis. Memphis also will want to start growing a little bit more. And I think this territory is probably the one that it wants to grab. So let's om-nom-nom that up. And place down another one of these churches. Fantastic. Whoa, there's a lot of expansion down here too, isn't there? Obviously, this city will probably take at least 2. And then I think our mega city of awesome will take the rest. +1 industry on mountains, stone fields, and rocky fields. That could be useful. So I'll grab that as well as part of the city's natural growth. Cool. And let's try and quickly move through some turns.
Not a yes.
Let's try and quickly move through some turns and finish this sort of look at the Teutons. Quickly get these units back into water that they can sail. Whoo! Stability and baby long. Not so hot. Tempting, actually, to just burn it down and start again. Let's do it. No. I won't be able to afford to rebuild it. Let's not. Instantly changed my mind. Let's just get Commons Quarters. Obviously, the basic infrastructure will want to be in place eventually, but we might also want to grab another Commons Quarter, at least. Yeah, I think so. And that's quite urgent, so I'm going to throw some people on industry to complete that a little bit faster. Got one garrisoned unit there. There's feudalism online. These units are being attacked in the sea? What? That was never going to go well for them, so much so that I trusted the AI. Oh, shoot, and I was actually going to claim that, wasn't I? I totally forgot. But I think we'll just make landfall and then maybe send one unit back out. And we could surprise war them now. But we'll hold off for those turns, I think, and then we'll do a normal war. -5 food, +10 industry. Dunno. I don't want to move actually really any of these, but this is the best one. I'll take it. What's going on here? Run, you stupid horse. Run. Where the uranium is? No, I don't. I could use real-world knowledge and assume that it's maybe roughly correlated with where we've found it in the world. Just poke. Thank you for subscribing. Maybe? But, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's heal this unit. Look at this frickin'... This guy's got 3 stars above his head. He thinks he's top shit. He thinks he's pretty cool. Let's send an extra dude here. Up that to 5. And again, I really want to try and take this, but somebody keeps punching me when I try and do it. Classic. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. Where are these marauding barbarians? They're somewhere over this way. Boom, another turn.
15 farmers' quarters. Not
New
sure
player,
if
introduce
that's
myself to
right.
Orange. Oh, thank you, Huck. I really appreciate it when people point out things like that, because I do miss the little details when I'm focusing on the big picture. It's Edgar. Hello, Edgar.
Greetings. I'm called
+1 influence on Commons Quarter. +10% science. A lover. A weary introvert.
As long as we are honest and fair, we can do mighty.
Wonderful neck tattoos. Let's do it.
To what do I owe
Alliance. No. Let's start, after introducing myself, with a trade deal.
So,
Would you like to trade?
shall we
1 mercury. Oh, Edgar. Edgar Allan. Edgar. Ay. Let's remind me later on that one. We will need to think about what culture we'd like to get, but good news. Holy moly, the Harappans are already at tier 4. Yikes. We've just made it to tier 2. However, actually, this isn't so bad. Minus 25% cost on enacting civics. I'll take it. Boom. Welcome to tier 2. Okay. It is actually really lucky that we chose the Teutons when we did, because we might have just lost everything. Look now as our religion starts to recover, right? We've taken the continent, and now we're spreading our religion out across it. Really good. Where do I want to place this holy site for maximum spammage? Maybe down here. Ideally, really, it wants to be there. Let's take a look at that in like a turn or two, because if we build it in this territory, we might be able to push pressure out this way and start to push out into Europe. I think that's quite important. Into Asia and the Middle East. I don't know the world. Don't at me. Okay. What I do know is, though, we might want more troops. Down here. It's quite a long march. Good luck. Godspeed. Like I say, we'll come back to that holy site, so let's just help this city actually be a reasonable and respectable city by having a charcoal kiln, for goodness sakes. Oh, my chair is so squeaky. Hello, Torrential. Really needed some good serotonin today. Hopefully I can provide. Good to see you, friend. Alrighty. Fundamental values. I have cheaper civics now. Maybe we should invest in science. +1 science per number of trade routes. Pushes us fully towards progress. We get maybe 20 science out of it. Slaves. I do always like a good slave, and war slaves in particular, buffs our garrisons. +1 industry and influence. Not terrible. Land rights is, of course, another good one. +10 food per number of attached territories.
Why
Let's
should
get that.
individual wealth and political connections
Get that.
determine the status
Every
of
city
something?
benefits
I'm
from that, around 40 food, right? It's like around a 50% increase. Always help. Oh, I'm glad. Torrential. 3-masted ships. 3-masted sheeps. Yeah, 3-masted sheeps. I love it. Silverquake. Okay, cool. This is now under my religious control, so I'm much more happy to go holy site and obnoxiously slam it. Oh. Hello, Temple of Artemis. Obnoxiously slam it right down next to the Temple of... the statue of Zeus. Really looks like the Temple of Artemis to me. I'm stupid. Obviously, Zeus needs a house to sit in. Okay. Either way, gonna smash down the holy site right next to old Zeusy boy, allegedly. And, actually just get everyone else doing it too. I'll just do it. We'll complete that in a turn. That will help our religious pressure spread even more. Non-aggression pact with the Goths. Again, I'll throw it back at them. If they want to pay $800 for it, they can have it. Otherwise, nope. And we should probably be trading with someone who likes to trade. You love it. Lead. +1 science per researcher. Gold, +10% money on all cities. Marble. Silk, I love. Can't buy it. Salt, no. Pearls, no. Mercury, no. Dyes, no. Obsidian, no. Saffron, no. Okay, looks like I'm buying lead. Hello? Lead? No? Copper. What? I'm not sure what's going on there.
I have something here.
Okay, well you've got nothing. You literally have nothing now.
I am angry, and this.
I'm not trading with you. You're useless. Goodbye. Oh, look at this. This is criminal. We need to just start taking some of this, maybe. Let's send a weak and lowly archer unit up that way to claim a territory. Because I don't want the Goths to swallow all of this. That would be awful. Oh, Tarichel, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is so tough. So tough and so raw as well. So raw as well. I echo all the love in the chat. That's really hard. And that's an understatement of the year. Ooh, and this has a horse. This unit really needs some new horses as well. Let's run over this way. Smash down... We'll just smash down the 27 industry 9 food. That's fine. We can maneuver that about as and where we need. Position these units here. We have only 3 plus 2. I don't know if that's enough. And then I'm gonna have like 10 down this way, which is ridiculous overkill. Wondering if we intercept. It's too late now. We'll just pump something out of Baby Long, which has churches to build. What the heck, Baby Long? What are you doing? Please, baby, please. Just ditch money. Ditch money. Do industry. Hello, Gareth! Has it been 5 months? Goodness gracious. Oh, see you later, Forex Gamer. Good night. The most streamed, yeah, the second most viewed stream of the year. That's right, my friend. Oh, man. Hey, Gareth. There's the man. 5 months, Gareth. Old and in pain, yeah, no, it's fair. It's such a tough call. Like, it's such a tough call to make, though. The right one, but such a tough one to make. Tried early war on a huge map. It took me 20 turns to get my neighbor, and my surprise was gone by then. Oh, P-Draggy. That is one very squeaky chair. It is, right? It's awful. God, people get the wrong idea if they're just tuning in. This is not that kind of stream. Alright. What are we doing? Swap mouse. Hands. Okay. Fights going on in the sea between the Goths and the dreadfully weak Babylonians. Oh, the poor babies. Are we done with our test? We are! Okay, cool. Anything else I want to do first? Test results are in. So, if we pop back here, we've just finished our churches. We might actually keep growing and attaching more, but let's have a look at the yields. You can see the comparison is really dang obvious. Our industry roughly got a 50% boost over the course of around 8 turns in a normal game. Reminder, a normal game is 300 turns. So to get a 50% boost in industry over such a short period of time is absolutely massive. Roughly plus 230 extra industry. But I think what's more telling is the effects empire-wide. If we step back out of this city, which has not only got a 50% boost in industry, but also, let's not forget, gained an incredible amount of religion. Have a look at the religious map now. Look at us go. We went from being a downtrodden, weak, and honestly on the way out religion. We were losing control of our own core territories, let alone expanding out into others. And now, as you can see, converting to our religion in 1 turn, right? Converting to our religion in 2 turns. All of our territories are being converted, but also we're starting to get influence over others as well. Look at this. We have 43% hold over this territory as the Teutons. We will dominate this one. And what happens once that happens it starts to spread out. So, not only does the church hilariously double as a maker's district, we should really be making these quicker than that. But also, the favours it's done for our religion are massive. We've jumped up through religious tenets. You might say, well, what does it matter? Oh, you're spreading your religion, who cares? Let's remind ourselves of what jumping through, even just to the second tier, which, again, let's not forget in this case study, we were the fifth player to get to the second tier. We didn't really have many options. But it got us a 25% discount on civics for the rest of the game. And an additional holy site and all of the benefits that yields. Stability on it alone, right? Every holy site alone is providing you with a bare minimum of 20 faith and 20 stability. Very good. Very, very good. We haven't even looked at the Teutonic Knight yet. My god. Let's jump across the ditch in honor of Gareth, who's just tuning in from work, and maybe see if we can hoover up Wales. Wales shall be mine! Happy New Year, by the way, to anybody who we haven't caught up with yet. 75 live viewers on YouTube, and around another 20 puts us at nearly 100 live viewers and nearly 100 likes as well. We're at 75 likes on YouTube. So a very gentle reminder to smash that like button. To catch up again, I'm pooped. That new job, huh? That new job. So happy you got the chance. Such a good friend in your life. Yeah, I agree. Just bouncing back over to the Twitch chat. It is a really good point. Really good point, Alec. Super good point. Get to triple digits. We did it yesterday. Oh, yesterday was outstanding. Yesterday was absolutely outstanding. Man, I couldn't believe how many people were tuning in yesterday. Weekend, I suppose, right? But still, it was really cool. And actually, to be fair, for what is for most of you probably a Monday night or Monday afternoon, nice to see so many people tuning in. It's really cool. Okay, we've just unlocked hamlets, which are also really super overpowered and amazing districts. That we should absolutely be taking advantage of. Probably in this city. This city looks like a great candidate for a plus 46, plus 20 hamlet. Yep. I think we'll just keep building them wherever the game suggests, unless I want to build somewhere for strategic reasons, but it actually, because the resources on this map are so scarce, it doesn't really matter. That one's even going to give me a bit of faith. How good is that? We're hemorrhaging stability, and they're going to cost me stability. So what I'll also do as we move through is just sweeten the pot a little bit by throwing in a couple of garrisons in strategic spawn locations as well. So they actually do provide a little bit of value. They're not just garrisons for nothing. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Throw people onto food, maybe. Or science. Food and science. Science is dreadful. Let's jump over here to this city, finish off a church, and allow it to build up a little bit more science. It is somewhat accidentally going to be our science capital, even though it's not a great spot for it. We had 1 horses, so we were like, okay, science. My stability is crashing. Yeah. Building a lot of districts. Building a lot of districts. All of these churches are slamming me with a -10. But I'm going to keep doing it. We'll recover later. Build first. Ask questions later. However, like we did elsewhere, we'll just help it a little bit by plopping the odd Commons, quarter, garrison, you name it. Plopping the old one down, lacing them through. Also, we'll try and leverage some more trade. Yeah, oh, it just really does not want me to buy that lead. Lead hates him. Ridiculous. Ridiculous! Any luxuries not connected? Nope. 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 Nope.
Vous avez une proposition à me faire? Voyons ce qui est possible.
Okay, we were able to buy that Mercury. That's good. Plus 8 stability on all cities and plus 4% science. Squeak, squeaky, cheer. We should trade everything. Yeah. We should trade horses and stuff. Oh, the squeaking. Sit painfully still and you will not squeak. With the civic allowed religious grievance in your war, can follow faith spreading with the Teutonic Knight and crusade the world? Yeah, totally. Totally. Tuesday morning in future Australia, but not as futuristic as New Zealand. Yeah, it's the Raider. It is indeed. You may have heard the voice line and been like, hold on a minute, that's not a regular humankind voice line. What's going on? Oh, I forgot to take that. Should I take Sicily? It's just useless. I mean, I guess it's an extra church. That's all I view it as. An extra church. Let's jump back in and talk to old mate.
De quoi voulez-vous parler aujourd'hui?
You already own a license. Okay. Horses. And iron. And look at us go, we're already at tier 3. So we've eclipsed everybody who made it to tier 2 before us. That's a very good sign. Sadly, Purge Idleness is gone, but all of these ones are useless, by the way. Tier 3 is just trash tier. We could go Influence on our commons, go Money for trade. Not a terrible way for us to generate a bit of money, which is a weak spot for us. Or we could train units cheaper and have them move faster. Or we go for the show no mercy play. I don't think we do that. Do I want the extra money or the faster movement? 10% industries, not a lot. I'm quite shy on money. It's weird that you improve your city and people get mad. It is, but also, I mean, think about it in real life. If a city built a massive industrial district, a lot of people would probably get mad about that. You know what I mean? Like, Josh, like, it's not all good things, you know? Oh my goodness. We've discovered Indonesia, and it's an absolute promised land, but more importantly, New Zealand! I found my home. We've also found Australia, which is, at the moment, got an aggressive Thai tribe. We could sway them with influence and take them over. Passively take over Australia. Let's do it. It's a dumb play because they're so far away. Like, it probably is a really stupid play. But it would be a really easy way for me to take New Zealand, Indonesia. It would be a really easy way to colonize this part of the world. So I'm going to spend a lot of money and a lot of influence and try and do it. We're going to try and passively take over Australia. I definitely need dollars. Yeah, that is very true. We can get another holy site down. And holy moly, might as well bloody do it. This one will convert in one turn, so I'll do it over there in a turn.
Are you interested?
The Goths just do not give up. They are relentless. Now, the Aussies, if we hoon all the way over the side of the world, the Thai Australians will happily take more money and influence off me. Oh, it's going to be really difficult. Look. Oh, it's so expensive. How much am I willing to pay for Australia? That's the question. I think a lot. I also think we should move through eras. We've kind of, quote-unquote, completed the Teutons as much as I would like to complete them. Unless I want to build more churches, I think we move through and choose an aesthete culture and really double down on our influence and stability, because that's our real weak point. But I'm going to keep splashing cash and influence on the Thai in Australia. I love it. This is for you, Scotty. Venetians for money. Let's run a poll! Let's do a poll. Alrighty. So, who do we want to choose? I'm interested in building stability and influence, but I would also... It does get more difficult the further away you are. Yeah, P-Draggy. That's why it's so expensive. But I have to get the Kiwis. And not just the further away you are, but... it's really how far your influence stretches, rather than how far your empire stretches, I believe. Anyway, who do we want to pick? We know that we suck at science, and we also know that our aesthete stars are really good for us, and we're short on influence and stability. I'd like to try and fill a gap. We're also short on gold. It's another gap. Not so short on food or industry. I might choose to ignore those this time. Joe is always good for boosting science. Always good. Ming captures my interest because we could do something a bit funky with really cheap civics. And the Grand Tea House scales like something crazy as well. The Muggles would be a really sensible pick for us. A really sensible industrial pick. Get a little bit of extra industry. But not so much for our goals. Ottomans. Their trait is near useless. Their unit average. They're a district good. And they're an expansionist. The Poles. I've never been a huge fan of the Poles. Their district is positive instability, but note that it doesn't scale off any others. There's no scalability to it, and that's what I think lets it down. Where others can scale based off the number of districts you have, +1 influence per district. That's nuts. The Poles don't scale, so I'm going to leave them off. Spanish could also do a funny thing. They transition well out of the Teutons, but I don't think we need to play the Teutons again. Ed or Japanese? +1 influence per population. +5 influence per mountain. That's very... to me, the Ed or Japanese are just a worse Ming, really. The Grand Tea House, I think, is very good. I think for our poll, we will do Zhou Zion versus Ming versus... Can you start playing multiplayer? I already have started. And watch this space. About a week's time, there'll probably be another multiplayer game. And then for our third one, I'm just looking at chat. Poles will scale stability because of the trait. +2 stability on district. Again, it's not scalable though, right? It's a one and done. Or can I scale the scaling? Perhaps. Alright, let's put the Poles in as our third option. So we're going to go with the Poles as a militarist, remember. My least preferred option, to be honest. But we'll definitely put the Poles in. We'll go with Ming, who are an aesthete. We haven't played an aesthete yet. I'd like to play one at some point, and I have a feeling that the Grand Tea House will get us out of this hole. And then finally, the final option will be Joseon. So, as always, let democracy decide. I will run the poll on the YouTubes. Huck will sort it over on Twitcheroo, the superior live streaming platform, if Let Lucky is to be believed. And we'll vote between, again, Joseon, Ming, and the Poles. Oops. That is not how you spell Poles. Who it be? Early modern. Free? Early modern? Nice. Why no Venetians? There's not enough. I'm not trading enough. I'm just not trading enough. +1 money per trade route. +2 money per naval. I mean, I'm just not trading enough to warrant it. Yeah. Just not trading enough, really. Their district is nice. Wouldn't mind their district. But again, we don't really have a lot of tiles producing money. We have no market quarters. We don't have the infrastructure in place on any level to take advantage of the Venetians this time. Unfortunately, because they are a good culture, but not for this playthrough. In my humble opinion, again, just a clown on the internet. 10 likes away. Oh my god, we are, Josh! Go you! Spanish and conquer the new world. Yeah, fine. Thought about it. I decided not to include them because Spanish are kind of like Teutons Plus, and we haven't even played with our Teuton unique unit yet because of our lack of science. So, might just refrain from that. Anyway, let your votes be heard. When am I ready to move? No one's been taken, so that's great. F5 for the quick save. We need to do a bit of militarizing, really, and we need to do it now to get these stars. Technology will fit itself, and aesthete stars we're going to struggle for, unfortunately, because our stability is so low. Again, I think that Ming might be our best way out of this hole. You're on the right path to getting another super chat for Scott Australia. Amazing. I am trying so hard to win them over. Proximity is destroying me, but I'm going to try my absolute dangest. Time to place this holy site in Baby Long, right? Smash it down there, right on the border, obnoxiously so, some might say, and get that built. And I think we should fight... Okay, we are so close to being able to launch a legitimate war here. I believe if I withdraw this demand, it'll grant me 5 war support. So that'll ensure that we can fight them next turn. It only speeds it up by a turn, but I think it makes a big difference. So we got 5 and 5 there, so that'll be an easy take. This one I'm worried about. Yeah. I'm kind of worried that this one won't go well. Ooh, and I really need to get these churches done. Ditch the holy site. Get someone else to help with that. Nice. Grab the 400 science. War summons. Brilliant. That's too far away from home. But we could very quickly, again, I don't want to take away from these churches, but I'd love to have some Teutonic Knights, but at the very least, I reckon maybe just 1 crossbow. Let's just do 1 crossbow. Very safe play. And technologies! Who wants some? Furnacing steel. I do. Little cur. Sure, you have gold and lead.
This is pleasing. I am content to join together.
Yeah, I like both of those. Oh wait, that's the Babylonians. Well, that was the biggest bait move of all time. I was like, yeah, let's trade. Cannot be done without 80 war support. Oh, for crying out loud. Shouldn't have got rid of my demand. Now I've got nothing. I'm gonna have to try and leverage another demand out of them. What will they refuse? I guess I could immediately break that. Grant them 10 war support. That will allow the war to continue a bit longer. A small win. I could propose open borders. It's all gonna cost me though. I don't really want to pay for anything. Could surprise war, but it feels like a shame when we were so close. Another way to do it could be to just really trigger them. Like, march into their land and fight that unit. We could do the same down here. Ah, yeah, look, here we go. Oh, wait, no, it's in their land, so I actually can't do it. Okay, that's really annoying. Any smart ideas for a quick war support? Ming, off to an early lead. Oh my goodness, yeah, we just went gold. We just went gold. Let's have a look at the polls and see how you voted. You didn't vote for the polls, as it were. In fact, you entirely voted for Ming. 56%. Jumbo, can we get some more expensive rewards? Your highest is only 895k. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, and how did we vote over on Twitch? I love Twitch because I get to vote as well. I voted Ming. So did 77, well, overall 77% of us on Twitch voted for Ming. So that is a huge success. Holy shit, Boast Theus, oh, pardon me. Oh my god, the algorithm's gonna destroy me for that. Boast Theus, by the way, shout out to Boast, is absolutely smashing it. Look at him go. 321 live viewers. That is so good to see. Strategy games get some love. I know Humankind, Civ, but to me, they're one and the same. That is awesome. Yes, we should get some better rewards. And anyway, basically, in a nutshell, maybe like a... Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, silly options like that, naming cities, absolutely. Can you do that, Huck, or do I have to? We could enable one of those for like 2,500 or something. Because of course they're also enabled for super chatters, and I wouldn't want to take away from a super chatter, so it should be expensive, but not too much. Because it doesn't want to be ridiculous either. Alright, let's do it. We're just going to jump straight into Ming. I don't even care about the stars. We're in the lead now. How do you like Ming now? Boom. Jump over this way. -1. Oh, I really shouldn't have removed that grievance. Because now I have nothing. And they're not pushing any of their grievances. They probably wouldn't give me, they probably won't give me any of these deals. So as soon as I push a deal, I can probably trick them out of it. We'll just position this unit here in England and wait. Lay and wait. Lulu Barn. Get a couple of Gareth Sons around. Just buff its stability up a bit. And then again, focus in on what matters. Just providing really basic infrastructures and districts. Nice. Luluban's doing okay. The English would like open borders. Absolutely not, but I'll counter it at them.
Geography, cartography, algebra,
I'll see if I can. Thanks, Huck. I appreciate it. If you can't, I'll be able to do it. But I won't do it right now, because it might take a couple minutes. A couple minutes? I can still use the expansionist trait. Could've. Yes. Good point. Good point, Bennett. Would I have wanted to? No, because I've just got 2 cities. You of course can't use it on cities, but I could have used it on an outpost like here somewhere. Would have been a good idea maybe to pinch some land from the Greeks. But we've lost it now. But we've gained Cultural Blitz, which is a really great way to convert money into influence. Let's also check in on our Australian colony. Oh my god, there's 2. Hey, look at this, we're influential. Okay, let's splash some more influence and money at them. Look at this now, plus 14. This is good. We don't want them to disappear before we get ownership over them. So I'm just going to splash maximum money at them, plus 16. We're looking at only a few turns until we'll be able to buy them. So we probably won't need to invest anything else.
You're at the end
Plus 1 science from trade routes. We've been forced to pick that up. That's fine.
For unswerving dedication to a cause.
Let's get these tea houses online, providing 39 influence in all of our cities, plus providing positive stability. I mean, you couldn't really complain. Luluban, equally, is going to do the same. And in fact, it probably negates the need for me to go so hard and fast on garrisons and commons quarters if we're building grand temples instead. So I'll shift those to the start of the queue. And likewise over here, we'll get you your 2 grand temples. Shoot them to the front as well. Ish. We'll move on right to the front. I think they're just that good. Meme fists as well. Looking for a bit of a meme and really struggling for stability. So let's breathe new life into struggling meme fists. It can build these grand tea houses in a turn. This should turn it around very quickly. Wakachangi also struggling slightly. And these, again, will be miles better than any garrison you could ever want or need. So let me build 5 of them. Amazing. So good. Cool. Couldn't use our expansionist ability on this, of course, because it's a city. So we do still have to declare a formal war to actually take it. Should we just lose our should we just lose our diplomatic nous? I think we probably should, right? Oh my god, there is somebody really important who I'm not following. Ridiculous. Right? Oh my god, there is somebody really important who I'm not following. Ridiculous. Right? There we go. Okay, oh, we're so painfully close. Maybe a civic. Not one that's in my wheelhouse right now. Sapar appears to be losing people. That suggests to me that they're either training units that I somehow can't see, or they're having stability problems or food problems. Both of those problems are not really problems. In fact, I'm pretty happy to hear it. Even if they're training units, to be honest, I don't really mind. Or we could upgrade you if we bounce ya back. May as well. I mean, this is just going to be a bloodbath. I don't even need these 5 units here. But it is what it is. Boom. I think we'll just go for the surprise war, yeah? I'm getting a bit sort of... I'm getting itchy feet! Oh my god, he did. Okay. Didn't realize how bad the stability was in Memphis. Neither did I. Neither did I. It's a creator dashboard you don't have access to. Ha! Shame, you filthy peasant. No, that's all good. Thank you for trying, Huck. I appreciate it. We are also 3 likes away on YouTube for 100. Can we make it to triple digis? I'll declare war when we make it to triple digis. Oh, how's my Australian colony coming along? It's probably been no turn since I last checked. I'm too impatient. Oh! Hello. You'd like to fight, would you? Oh, I think that's a bad move. Move on to the flank. Also provide a weaker target. They'll probably stab that one. So we'll defend. Yes. Oh, I didn't see that flank though. That's painful. Ah. I'll stab that one to... Oh, great, to destroy it. This unit's getting a bit weak, so I'll heal in place. It's a painful attack there, but a good attack for us there. I'm gonna strike. Can we win this? Looks like we just can. Woo! By the skin of our teeth. And what we'll do is limp away into into our borders, and then with the magic of money, healthcare provided, and we're back on full health. Brilliant. Okay, let's in turn and pop over to the Australian colony, because Scotstralia is frothing at the bit. New wonder can be claimed. We did get a head start. Should we take Machu Picchu? All our cities gain food equal to this one. Could double down on faith, money, or industry. Even though we're not great at food, Machu Picchu is still probably the best move. I'm gonna grab it. It's a close call, I think. Grievance from yellow for attacking you. There we go. Took the bait. Good call, Slim. Good call. Why on earth does yellow? Earth. See what you did there. Amazing. Should be able to declare war with that victory. Yes. Yes. Don't even need to push the attack me grievance. Fantastic. System working as intended. Let's declare a formal war. Fantastic. How's my Australian colony coming along? Very good. 16 and 16 is 32, though. So it's going to take me 3 turns. I won't spend any more money, I don't think. How much... Does this give me... If this gives me +4, then I'll do it. But if it gives me +2, it's a waste of $1,000. And I'm not sure whether it gives me +4 or +2. So I'm just going to hold off. Turn 132, though. Good things are going to happen. Goths, again, just turning them down. Hmm? Oh, right. I'm actually in their land. Oh, yikes. Sorry. Didn't mean anything by it. Obviously. I just want this city, actually. It would have been nice if I could have healed these units. But beggars can't be choosers. Let's take Sapar. This will be the harder nut to crack. We've got a retreating army nearby. Grab it next turn, I suppose. This one, though, I shall take immediately. First, I'll just clear away that unit. And then let's grab it. I have huge faith. So much so that I'm willing to let the AI battle it out. I mean, take a look. They're behind walls and they're taking more damage than I am when they swing out at me. Triple promoted adjacent Roman units. The downside is the AI is not very good at saving units. So I could like quickly jump in here and try and remove this one. If I've done it quickly enough. I haven't. So it's things like that, right? Where you sort of cut corners. But it saves me a bit of time. And also, not the end of the world. I could have definitely bet that without any losses if I'd done it manually. Or probably. But, whatever. It is what it is. Where is their last unit? Go find it. There it is. Fantastic. City, mine. Speaking of city, mine. Just place this one under siege for a minute. We can afford to. Just thinking might be a good idea to... Oh, the crossbow can actually arrive now. Huh. Cool. Oh, and it looks like they're not. It's not factoring those ones in. Okay. Who are we actually versing here in Safar? Is it just peasants? I think it's just peasants. Let's just do it. But I will manually resolve this one, because this will require a little more nuance. Like, running in here and attacking, not a good idea. Moving the crossbow into the fortified city, on the other hand, great shout.
Onward to victory.
Pew pew pew! And then we just end. It looks like I can't reinforce because that army was still retreating. That's a bit of a misplay. But not the end of the world, because look at how bad these peasants are when they step out of their city! Is this a map mod or part of the game? It's a custom map. Cached Ash. A custom map. Created by the community for the community. A land and sea transport unit. Something definitely missing, eh? Definitely missing. It's so cool. Yeah, isn't it just? Let me show you what it looks like. So good. Look, here's Africa. Look, we've taken Africa. We're literally just taken Africa. So that is awesome. Europe. Here's my Australian colony that I'm 2 turns away from hoovering up. Oh, it's brilliant. Crossbow also, by the way, massive MVP here. Look at that. We baited them out into the river and then we just swept through and cleaned them out. How good. The crossbow is so weak though. I need to get it out of there. Oh. I wish I could swap units. Why is that not a function? Okay, let's just run it back that way. It can fire there. We're gonna need to defend it by using this unit as low ground combat bait. And then this promoted unit here will teach this peasant a lesson for trying to flank me. Stand. Oh dear. Okay, this has worked broadly as intended, but it's a little slow. What's not a little slow is our ascension to the top tier of religion and faith. My goodness, we have ascended to greatness. Look at it go. Amazing. Plus 20 stabilities if territories for a foreign religion, entirely useless. 25 money per alliance, but plus 3 holy sites. Or of course the plus 2 combat strength on units. I don't actually really even think we need that. I would have loved this. We'll take donate generously. Alright, I'm just gonna... actually, maybe not. Kind of too late to move these guys as well. When will we trade with when we conquer? Who will we trade with when we conquer everybody? That is a really great question. Who will we trade with when we conquer everybody? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But we don't need trade partners. Although, we have a little bit of cash to spend. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot.
De quoi souhaitez-vous vous entretenir?
The silk is a really great resource because it provides +8 stability on all cities and +4 industry on our maker's quarters. If anything is worth investing in, it's probably that. But also we can't go wrong with horses and copper and all that sort of thing. Literally, Scott. Lost an arm? I can fix that with money. Siege tactics. Boom. Done. We should really take Madagascar for its whale poop. Send a couple of units over that way. May as well station these units here as well, right? Station ourselves in the city. Just to really remind everybody who's boss. Boom. Done. And then this unit, we probably want to just have a unit sitting in our cities. It's usually a good idea. I've learned this the hard way. And then this fight, we're min-maxing to the absolute max. Destroy. You kind of really want to get on high ground. Can we make this guy run away? Yes. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Step back up onto the high ground. Hey, these units have stopped retreating, which is really good, because now we can just flank them in like this and win the game. Lovely. Not that we needed to, because it was 1 damage. Oh. Oh. What is going on? Do they have a unit? I'm just gonna auto-resolve that. I think we've won? Yeah, there we go. It was just catching up. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, what do we want to do next? You'll have all the resources you need. It's true. It's true. Speaking of all the resources we need. Turn 132, I believe. Brace. Oh my god, look at all these diplomatic everythings that just happened. Everybody got really interested in talking to me all of a sudden. But first, before we even end this war, there's something more exciting we have to look at. Are you ready for the slowest pan of your life? Okay. Conquered empires. Not interesting. This empire. 1,677 influence. Apologies for the delay. Let's take Australia. I did it. Yes! I'm so ridiculously excited about this.
An independent people.
This is awesome. Let's do what any good person does when they arrive in Australia and build a grand tea house. And actually just pay for it with cash money. Woof. And actually, we've also just hoovered up a bunch of free units. Now, they're not very good, but we could upgrade them. We might as well have an Australian standing army of Teutonic Knights. Now it gets interesting. Let's get rid of all of these. Turn them into filthy Australian citizens. I love you, Australia. Shuffle everybody onto food and industry as much as we can as we try and grow. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Scott, rich in friendship sugar. Bloody beaut, Scotstraya. Scotstraya has been founded. Scott. Australia. With one T, for goodness sake. Well, two T's. It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? It looks kind of like Scott-Raya, but that's fine. Scotstraya. It's done. It's been created. Let's do what all good Scotstrayans do and smash a whole load of industry and industrial activity just everywhere as far as the eye can see. But also, we're not going to make the same mistake we've made in other places, and we're going to build a couple of foodie districts here on what is a surprisingly fruitful Central Australian territory. Lovely. And what we're also going to do is upgrade these guys into knights and romp down here and siege the city with some Teutonic Knights, because that could be really funny. Boom. Scott, thank you so much for the 30.99 Australian dollar super chat. Scott says, you bloody beaut. Scotstraya! Oh, very good. And Scott, I hope you're feeling better as well, my friend. Hope you're feeling good. Feeling alive and well. And Scotstraya-rific. I mean, how could you not be? Now that you own the top right-hand quarter of Australia. Almost perfectly the top right-hand quarter, actually. If we pretend like Tasmania doesn't exist, which most Australians do. 800 gold. Okay, sweet. So we can actually do one per turn. We're nicely back one above our city cap as well. Toying with the idea of burning this down and rebuilding. I think we won't, though. I think we'll just build it up the old-fashioned way. Is New Zealand in this map? Oh, Naderade. You bet your freaking backside it is. Take a look. Take a look. So good. Let's finally tidy up this war with Babylon. We've got so much war support. We could vassalize them if we want, but we... We're going to have way too many cities. But we're just going to take them anyway, because we can burn them down. I don't want to vassalize them because they're annoying.
This is wondrous.
So we'll just destroy them. Boom. You like Africa? So do I! Continental Africa, anyway. Please. Look at this. If the scout comes over here and settles this, I will be steaming mad at dirt. Let me send some people over. Africa is ours. We've got a little foothold here still. Might finish that ground tea house. No, actually, that's fine. Science, still bad. Still really, really bad. There's a good spot for Maker's Quarter, though. Might get one of those built. Separ. So Separ could be our European city, if we want. But I think actually we'll probably just destroy it. It's crap. Let's destroy Separ. That'll put us down to 7. I might keep this one. But, oh yeah, it's got a lot of districts, actually. Sure. Let's keep it. Build a couple of stability-focused things. It's already working its way to 100, but that's fine. And then again, just sort of pick and choose out a few infrastructures that I like the look of. Oh, and actually, here's a crappy territory I prepared earlier. There's an expansionist star. There's another freaking tea house, because why not? It's still moving toward 100, so I think we can get away with attaching territory number 3. Already got my gold expansion to start, that's so good! How do you destroy a city? Is that new? No, Naderade, it's not new. You can just ransack it like you would ransack any other tile. So here I've just selected these units, hit ransack, and in one turn, they will ransack. Easy. Let's keep teaching these horsemen how to be Teutonic. And we'll leave these 5 units garrisoned here for now. This is a relatively new capture. Could be unstable. Speaking of unstable, let's merge these units together as well.
With 5 commons quarters,
Okay.
sampling all the city's entertainments can easily lead to penury and perhaps divorce.
Jesus Christ. Really gotta wonder about some people. Alright. Let's keep making these horsemen great again. Ugh, what is this? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, actually, okay. Here, finally, it's actually our first time. Yeah, it's really clutch, Naderade. It's really clutch. See you soon, Hoff. Yeah, enjoy that walk. Hope to be back for the end of the stream. I'm not sure when I'll be ending, but it will likely be sooner rather than later. So if I don't see you again, Hoff, thank you for helping to keep us safe. Enjoy your walk in the great outdoors. I'm not sure I understand either. Madagascar, city-state? Say it ain't so. Run to Madagascar! Okay, there's papyrus over there as well, so it's really juicy. Alrighty. Let's finally have a play with the Teutonic Knight. Upgrades from the Horseman, and what a ridiculous upgrade it is. Of course, the Horseman doesn't require any resources, so it's a completely different ballgame, but let's take a look. 27 combat strength and 6 movement, becomes 40 combat strength and 6 movement, but more than that, it's a heavy cavalry, so you get that fast charging bonus to combat strength if attacking non-adjacent enemies, and bonus combat strength against enemies of a different state religion. Also equally, potentially super useful. Let's give them a very, 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 very easy first run. And we'll keep 1 horseman with them for the lols. Here we go. Challenger has rode to challenge. I'm going to choose not to hide behind my walls because, well, I can leave this horseman here, I guess, but I'm going to bring my Teutonic Knights out. Because, of course, horses cannot climb walls. So I would be safe to defend behind there, but I don't really want to. What I want to do is get some kind of heavy charge going. I'm going to charge in behind this horseman and... What? A what? Take a look at that. 53 damage, 40 from my sheer strength, and then 6 from that religious bonus. Do not underestimate that. 4 from the rear attack, and 3 from the charge. Here you can see the numbers work slightly differently. Still getting the rear attack, but only +1 from friendly units. So we could probably buff this one even more if I moved another unit there. I'm not going to because it's an absolute freaking landslide of epic scale. Move there. Again, absolute bloodbath. This attack even, low ground, into my own city, does 93 damage. Now granted, we're not versing the highest caliber of enemy units, but I think it goes to show just how powerful the different abilities of the Teutonic Knight are, especially because if you're playing the Teutons right, and if you at the very least have your own state religion, it doesn't even have to be a good one, you can instantly add +6 combat strength to them whenever you're fighting basically anyone else in the game. It makes them very, 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 very good. Arguably, maybe the best unit in class and also in era. So good. I love them. It's a shame we weren't able to really use them earlier on. All of these do fave. Fine. I don't really want to do it. They're all sort of wrong for the way that I wanted to structure our society, but that's okay. Let's keep up this crusade. The Teutonic Knights have a taste for blood. And they want Australia and New Zealand. So we're going to move through Ravenna first. We should check on that city that we burnt down as well, because the only downside to it... Why have you not burnt down? Please. I must have clicked cancel. I think I clicked cancel. My bad. Colonization. Clearly a bit of me, but maybe not right now. Three-masted ship is a very important one for rebuilding, as you've rightly noted in chat. So I'll grab that just in case we want to rebuild some new cities in place of the ones that we're burning down. Here's a very interesting fight. This one's going to be awesome. Like, really stupid awesome, I think. This is where they really shine, of course, in an open field. Charge. Sweeping victory. This archer on a river, it's gonna only do 6 damage in return. I'm smashing out 48. Woof. Even a swordsman. Insane. These units are insane. Now, I know I'm only versing independent tribes here, and so it might not be the best case study ever, but we were over double outnumbered in this fight, right? We came in with we came in with roughly 50% of the units that they did. And I'm just kind of charging them down in the open field. It is awesome. It is truly awesome. I don't even want to use this horse because it's so bad, but it could be a Teutonic Knight in future. The archers are giving us grief, but the flag is ours, so we can kind of move away from them as much as possible. Hopefully this one doesn't get hit. Sweet. The beauty of these units is they are fast. Right, bait these archers back out into the open fields. You can see the units running back out to get the flag. That's their big mistake, of course. Because now, the knights ride back in, providing adjacency bonuses to each other along the way. We should be able to do a clean double sweep. Nice. Round 2 of 3. Great success. Absolutely brilliant. Oh man, they're going at me again before I can heal. I might just retreat from that. Move back, heal up these units. They're a little bit too weak to fight another fight, even though they are absolute beasts, as you've seen. Those cancelled ransacks, it happens to me a lot as well. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think it could be when they're within, if you trigger another fight around them, it will cancel it even if you're not reinforcing the units. Maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Oh, there's another bot. I'm on it. You're hidden. Yes, Scott, you are cute. Love it. Hey, we did cross over the triple digit like target as well. I know I didn't acknowledge that earlier when we crossed over, but really grateful for that. Thanks so much. We've still got around 80 people watching live at the minute, which is super cool. Okay. Where do we want to move now? This era is so important. It's so important. Oh, I don't think we're quite ready yet, though, are we? No, not really. It's also kind of tempting to do the quick move through strat. The thanks for coming, see you later. Because we're in the lead, it's tempting. But I don't think we will, though, because we could potentially go for some sort of high score here if we can play this right. Also, while we're in the lead, there's still at least one other player who could beat us. Maybe 2 or 3 if we look at those players on 3rd and 4th as well. A couple of favourable wars and a couple of mishaps from me, and we could easily be drawn again. I'm 2 over my city cap as well, which I don't love, but we have a shed load of influence, so I think it's okay. Let's quickly throw money at these horses to make them feel better about themselves and heal the rest. Maybe I should have gone for the upgrade instead, actually. That was probably a misclick. Now that this territory has been burnt down, don't forget you do have to rebuild because it completely removes the outpost altogether. So, rebuild the territory. Boom. Of course, you'll have to pay if you want to make it a city. I might choose to just connect it to Baby Long instead. We'll see how we go. Also, it might be time for me to finally secure England. What is the year? 261. Okay, so we've got another 800 years until the Vikings. Well, not really, but we've got about 800 years up our sleeves. So that's all good. Germany for war plus industry, French for science, Austro-Hungary for stability is what I do. 3 very good recommendations. Cashed ash. Cash dash. 3 very good recommendations. Okay. We've also... No, you don't! I hate them. I actually hate them.
We welcome this opportunity for...
Oh. Like a plague that won't go away, Babylon tries again to live once more. We've also had an interesting opportunity open up here with the Goths. Is this our Roman Empire moment? It could very well be. What I'm most thrilled with is the Australian colony, though. This is my favourite. I love this. I'm so glad we took this. This is fantastic. Let's try and... Interesting. Interesting. I can hear your chair and mind squeaking away at this. I am good. There's just a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of different ways that we could take this. Might have to place it to a poll. Really, the entire direction of the game here changes a lot. I don't think the right move is to keep going aggressive, but we could. We totally could. We need to up our city cap by at least 1. I feel like our science is really bad. Gothic Italians. Sad squinting bastards. Get out of here. Get back to Australia. We should take Wales and Scotland. There's some strategic resources in Scotland at least, so it likely has some value. And I'm going to hone these units over here. And raise this before it can get off the ground. We're just going to stop that from happening in its tracks. Speaking of tracks, Let's upgrade you. And march down for Crusade numero dos. Where we're going to try again. Smash our face against the enemy down south. We'll keep these units ready and waiting at the border. Yeah. Positioned at that border. We could move in and sweep through some cities here relatively easily. Their combat strength, though, is somewhat equal to mine, although my Teutonic Knights, if we had any here, would have a good hold over them. Crossbows, 32 strength. Yeah, this army is good enough to defend, but I don't think it's good enough to crusade. We're looking for our Teutonic Knights for that, I think. Hoon you back into Baby Long and defend, just in case. Doesn't hurt to have a horseman floating about. We should also really be building these holy sites. Let's get another one down here in Coffee City, I think. Because we've got 3 to build after we upgraded our religion. So actually, we've got a lot of ground to make up there too. They're going to fight me over their final outpost, which is so fair. I would do the same. Let's get the swordsmen up in their face. Archers down low. This is going to be not very pretty for them, I don't think.
Over there. Let's go.
Understatement of the year. This is a bit of a trick shot. It didn't pay off, but they decided to run out another one. Okay, good. Right, carry on your ransack, you crazy fool. Eradicate them. Get rid of them! Memphis could probably use a holy site of its own, actually. It is a little bit lacking. So let's smash one down. Somewhere with a bit of food, maybe. Could be a reasonable idea. That 3 tiles, probably okay. Just to help bolster our stability there. Again, 1 turn, can't complain. And you, my friend, are going to jump over to Wales to complete the holy trifecta that is England. The United Kingdom of England, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. And we're also going to grab the Republic of Ireland while we're at it. Ha! That'll teach you history. There's a builder star. We're just sort of naturally getting those and not really thinking too much of it. I'll build some 22 food, 2 science harbors up here so that this place can get ready to be great. And Memphis. Would you like another holy site? Or maybe Machu Picchu? No, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll just build it right there. Give the people what they want. Baby Long's going to help us do it. And we shall study to get a bit more science, because our science, like I say, I've said it before, I'll say it again, pretty freaking garbage.
Think of it as being focused, yes?
You would look at it in the bin and just leave it there. It's not even worth taking out. That science sucks. However, on the bright side, there's 3-masted ship, and we're ready to have another go down south. Try and bait them out of their city walls. I should also be using my aesthete ability as and where and whenever I can. Because it makes me influence. Look at this, 160 gold, 480 influence. Not a terrible trade, even for someone like me who's earning twice as much of one than the other. It still works out to be almost the same by some quick mental maths. Let's just manually assault. But then hide. Hide. Off the rivers. Fantastic. What is that noise? Ay, okay. Well, I mean, that worked as intended, right? They stepped out of their city, the daft fools. And now that they've stepped out of their city, we will move a little closer to them, try and get some flanking going on. 82 on you, 82 on you, and you can hide right next to this river. Brilliant. Oh, not brilliant. They're not going to do anything. They've learned. They've learned that I can't do anything with just horses. My one weakness. is a lack of crossbows. Let's get 2 crossbows to, just to run in here and help that out. That is totally fine. Memphis. Starving. Is it our largest city? Yes, but I feel like this one has the potential to overtake it if we invest in it right. I want Machu Picchu here, I think. I want it right there as well. That is a beautiful spot for it. Let's get everybody doing it because everybody wins. Although these last 4 make 0 difference to the number, last 3 make 0 difference to the number of turns, so we'll leave them off. You don't need science if everyone else is gone. That is true. Have to take purple for saltpeter. Oh, saltpeter. Every time it gets me. I swear if you go French. They're a great science booster. They're such a good science booster. Okay, great. We just wiped out yellow by ransacking this. It was a bit of an... It wasn't the most ceremonial of victories, but we did it. And we've taken Madagascar as well. So I'll hoover that up into my network. I'll grab the papyrus, I'll grab the whale poop, and also a really nice harbour on this dumb little island for 28 food. How do you like that? That is fan-freaking-tastic. Good, 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 good. What the... What is this? I mean, really? Really? This is a fight? You're a fool. Because of this. Sure, you can take the flag, but what's the cost? Oh, look, they stepped onto land. Now I have to step back onto the flag. It was a bit of a roundabout way, but we did it. And I'll place that... I'm tempted to just place that down now. Yeah, I'll just place that down now so it's done. Done and claimed. Brilliant. We spread across the world. Fantastic. Scott Australia has got a crossbow coming in as well to help out this somewhat awkward fight. Next turn. Kill. Alrighty. And with that, everybody, I am going to have to end the stream here. Madagascar. We'll rename it that, Hex. We'll rename it that if we can. Thank you very much to the 15 people who are still watching on Twitch. And to everybody who's followed along. We didn't pick up a huge number of extra followers and subscribers today, but every day is a different day. Good timing again. So thank you so much. And also to everybody who's watching on YouTube. There's still 70 of you. And we smashed 100 likes. And we picked up some very generous support, mainly from Let Lucky over on Twitch and Scott, Rich in Friendship Sugar on YouTube. Also, though, some support from Devilish. Cone subscribed on Twitch, as did Inertia. Let Lucky, so many bits. And nice to see some membership crossover thresholds as well, right? We got Immortal Sin with 3 months and others. And Leslie as well, right at the start of the stream. I don't forget those Zars. I believe it was 35. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. There is an absolute... This is the worst noise of all time going on outside my house right now. It's so loud, you can probably hear it on the microphone. So we're going to cut. There won't be a stream tomorrow. I'm busy doing something very secret, which will be revealed in good time. But I'll probably see you the day after. So, again, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Goodbye! Whether you're in Australia, Germany, the US, and everywhere in between. And a huge shout out to our moderators for keeping us safe as well. I will see you in 2 days from now live, but also I've got some spicy videos on the horizon that I'm really excited about. One coming out in a few days that I've worked quite hard on. It's something a little bit different, but I think you'll really enjoy it. You'll know it when you see it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. And on Twitch, actually, before we end, maybe we could do a cheeky raid. There's only 13 of us here, but we might as well, right? We might as well do a wee raid. I reckon we should. I used to... Shall we? I can do this. Raid channel. Let's raid somebody playing some Civ. Did I see... Well, I mean, we do know that Bostius is playing. Let's do it. Let's jump over and say hello. If you'd like to come with me. We're gonna be a small raiding party because I ended the stream on YouTube prematurely. But we'll do it. Boom. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in 2 days' time. Bye. See you, bye.